North Korea launches one missile at us. We're going to launch 82 in response.
82?
82.
I mean, seems a little excessive when you look at the size of Korea. But how many missiles would it take to just completely obliterate Korea?
82. North Korea launches one missile at us. We're going to launch 82 in response.
82?
82.
I mean, seems a little excessive when you look at the size of Korea. But how many missiles would it take to just completely obliterate Korea?
82.
Hey, Shalawam, Shalawam. First and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Hashem, Yahawashi, Hashem, Wakah, Ha, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. And Shalawam to the Lord's elect. Shalawam to the 144,000 men out there pushing and preaching this 100% doctrine, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children maintaining yourself. Kwam Yasharahla, as always. Shalawam to the foreign Israelites that may look like the heathen, but are amongst the heathen that are indeed Israelites. Shalawam. Kwam Yasharahla. All right, let's get into it. So, overkill. That's basically what you see right here, what you hear. Overkill, man. U.S. nuclear response plan against North Korea. Now, the thing about this is North Korea is in league with Russia. Russia is in league with North Korea, right? So let's go to the scriptures real quick. Ezekiel 39:1. Therefore, thou son of man, prophesy against God, and say, thus saith Yahawah power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. This is the Russians. And I will turn thee back and leave but the sixth part of thee, and will cause thee to come up from the north parts, and will bring thee upon the mountains of Israel, right, to the valley of Jehoshaphat, Yahawashi. And I will smite thy bow out of thy left hand, and will cause thine arrows to fall out of thy right hand. Thou shalt fall upon the mountains of Israel, thou and all thy bands, and the people that is with thee. I will give thee unto the ravenous birds of every sort, and to the beasts of the field to be devoured. So, you got these guys out here talking about Russia's going to rule afterwards. No, this is the case. Okay? Russia's going to be destroyed as well, man. Russia's going to, they're going to get their just due, right? Their judgment. All right? Now, not the land, okay? But Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi is gonna smite them as a people as well. They are Edomites. Don't forget that. Okay? Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi is against all of Edom. Not just the Edomites that, you know, they rose up and they tried to fight Americans and all of that. These are all Edomites. It's all of the same nation. Different tribes maybe, but they're all of the same nation. They're all wicked. Never trust down enemy. Okay? As we say, you know, Putin only released those Russian icons just to benefit him. And that knowledge has already been put out. All right? We're not stupid. We know how to research. We know how to go to the library. We know how to use Google. We know how to research, man. All right? So, these guys are going to get destroyed as well, man. Verse 7. Actually, verse 5. Yeah, kind. Thou shalt fall upon the open field, for I have spoken it, saith Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi. And I will send a fire on Magog, and among them that dwell carelessly in the isles, and they shall know that I am Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi. Okay? So they're going to be affected. That fire is what? That's nukes. All right? Missiles is going to hit them as well. They're going to be affected. When the missiles get let off, as she said, she's going to send 82 back at North Korea, right? And North Korea is not just going to send one. Okay? Russia's not just going to send one. All right? As Putin say, you know, this is going to be the last war. Okay? It's not going to be nothing after that. All right? Now, according to the will of Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, it will be something after that. All right? Because it will be specific and the angels will guide it and everything, you know. But these nations, these major nations that are into it with each other, it's going to be, like Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi is going to allow it to go, man. America's going to burn. All right, I'm going to go get Job 3rd chapter in a minute just to show that. It's going to be a desolation, man. All right. Verse 7 again. Verse 7. So will I make my holy name, Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, known in the midst of my people, Yasharahla. And I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore. Our people are polluting the name, profaning the name. It's calling them Yahweh, calling them Yeshua, calling them Jesus Christ, calling them, Elohim, just all types of false gods, man, false names that we never knew. Okay, and that's all according to the curses. We should know wood and stone, gods of wood and stone that our people, our fathers have never known. Okay? And the heathen shall know that I am Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, the Holy One in Israel. So they're going to know through these actions that Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi has done this act. Okay? Behold, it is come and it is done, saith Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. This is the day whereof I have spoken. All right? So that's letting you know. Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi is letting you know, man. It's about to come. And I'm in Joel, the 3rd chapter. And let's go down here to 18. And it shall come to pass in that day that the mountains shall drop down new wine, and the hills shall flow with milk, and all the rivers of Judah, Yahawah, shall flow with waters, and a fountain shall come forth of the house of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, and shall water the valley of Shittim. Okay? Egypt, which is spiritually America, shall be a desolation. And Edom, which is once again spiritually America, all right? This is where the Edomites dwell, a lot of them. Okay, this is where their capital is. All right, so when it says, Yahweh's, he's gonna judge Basra, right? Basically, hey, that's what you would know as Washington D.C. or New York, man, the center of Edom. All right, these places where they go forth and make all the laws, pass the decrees. That's what you know as Washington D.C. All right, the judicial branch, the legislative branch, the executive branch. This is where they're making all the so-called decisions, right? For the violence in Edom shall be a desolate wilderness, for the violence against the children of Yahawah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. But Yahawah shall dwell forever in Jerusalem from generation to generation, for I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi dwelleth in Zion. Okay? And that cleansing is speaking of what? The new covenant. Okay? Jeremiah 31:31. Behold, the days cometh, saith Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Yasharahla and with the house of Yahawah. Alright? So that new covenant, which Yahawashi is the first one in it, right? We are going to go into that new covenant. We are going to live forever. We're going to get those new bodies. Our blood is going to be cleansed. This is what it's speaking about. Okay? So, thinking about that, that's letting you know that the remnant, right? Because there will be a remnant. Right? Not all of our people, 2/3 of our people will have to come back through reproduction. But it will be a remnant that will be saved. And they will be allowed to go into this new covenant. And then their kids, which will basically be the 2/3, will come back. Right? Through reproduction. Okay? So, our blood will be cleansed. That's letting you know, getting to the point that we will be plucked up out of America. We will not perish in the fire. Okay? Our fire is these obstacles, these challenges, everything that we're going through being refined. That's the fire for us. We're being cleansed. Alright? Alright, we going through all this thing. You're not just gonna get the crown and not know how to keep the law and none of that, man. We're gonna keep it perfectly. But right now the order is set. Okay? The elders, all of that is set up. This order, this military, this government is set up at this point in time, man. So when we are about to go into them chariots, the hopeful elect, Yahawah, we be of that number, the order is already going to be known. We're going to know. We're not going to be having to get in order. It's because we've been down here doing what we're supposed to do for this whole time, man. Ever since we came into the truth, whenever brothers was woken up. Right? So we're not going to be bitching and moaning and nothing like that. We're going to be really, man, desiring that day to come, to get up out of this place. All right? Understanding that. And this place, America, man. So she want to send 82, 82 nukes at that place. All right, so let's go to Revelations 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. Right? Edomite, their natural habitat, their natural sense is to give you something that they don't want to deal with. They don't want to deal with 82 missiles on their head. They don't want to deal with their whole nation being destroyed. But they also have that maniac, psycho attitude where if they can't have it, then you can't have it either. Okay? And Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi is going to give them what they have sowed. They're going to reap what they have sowed, what they put in the pot. They're getting back, man. All right? How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. They believe that they can't be touched. They believe that their houses shall not befall. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi who judgeth her. Alright, so understanding the absolute consequence of nuclear war is just death, man. It's over. You're not going to be able to till the land or live in the land or grow crops or live anymore in the land. It's over with. That's why they're planning all these so-called bunkers to live down there for however many years they believe until the fallout is over. You see that in the series Fallout. You see that in constant shows and video games that they be bringing out. Okay, where people are living under the ground and letting the nuclear basically fallout go away. Alright, it's a game called dang, what's that game, man? Like Metro. Yeah, Metro. It's like 3 of them, right? And it's basically an apocalyptic setting, you know. So I played plenty of games where it's like that, right? Just apocalyptic setting. But Fallout, before the series came out, you have Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout 3, Fallout 4. You know, for the gamers out there, solid game. Fallout 3, Fallout 4 was, you know, some of my favorites. And it's really showing you every Fallout game would start with you seeing the nuke go off, and then the setting would be around the 60s or 50s, okay? And you would see the nuke go, you would see the nuke come, and then you would have like 60 seconds to get into the bunker, right? That's how it'd be set up. And whoever got in the bunker, they lived, and then they just reproduced in the bunker, and they had enough food and water and all of that to survive down there. So this is what the Edomites dream of, man. All right? Is it before they fill their belly? Yeah, Job 20 and 23. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. All right? So, man, they dream of this. It makes them happy, man. This is their joy, to end this place and to unalive the Lord's chosen, right? But as you see in Job 20 and 23, it's not going to happen, man. Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi is going to deal with them, all right? He's going to what? Revenge us, man, all right? As a pit digged. Psalms 94 and 13. That thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity, and to the pit be digged for the wicked. That pit is Babylon. That pit is this place. And they're going to fall into it. They digging it themselves with the nukes. With the iron weapon. Right? Which they believe they created on their own. Oppenheimer. Right? But Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi put that thought in their mind to unalive them with that. And that's the trick bag. That's the great delusion, man. Okay? That's the trick bag. That's beautiful. Let's start at Job 20 and 20. All right, well, we just read 23. I want to go back to 20. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. And we're not talking about arrows or bows or nothing like that, right? That's what they knew at the time to depict these things. But now we know, understanding that we prophesy in part, we know more of it now. So we understand that right there, those arrows, which is spoke of in Jeremiah 50th chapter, right? Those arrows is the nukes, okay? For the most part, those arrows is the nukes, man. All right? And you got the iron weapon, that's the nukes as well, okay? Now you got the sword, which would be your so-called pew-pew, your weapon, AKs and things like that, which it's going to be hectic down here in this place, all right? But this place, you're not going to have no fallout situation or no Book of Eli situation, okay? These Edomites are going to go into them bunkers, and they're going to be awakened with a rude awakening of some Israelites beating down the door and pulling them out. From fishers to hunters. We are fishing right now, and we will soon turn into hunters, man. Yahawah. Alright? So, I get one more, and then we wrap it up, man. It's over for these people. Okay? It's definitely over. Jeremiah 50:9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken, their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain. So the spirit of the Edomites and the spirit of these nations, which also has Edomites in it, Russia, North Korea, Iran, China, is going to come against America. The spirit of them is just war and death and destruction and doom. That's the spirit. Now, I'm tying Russia and North Korea together because they have a military treaty. In addition to the provision of military assistance in the event of attack, the treaty suggests that Russia and North Korea may engage in military cooperation. According to Article 8, the parties shall establish mechanisms to strengthen defense capabilities to prevent war. That's like subs with nuclear, nuclear defense technologies, okay? I remember I used to, in my time in the military, served on a sub tender. And we used to go around the Pacific Ocean and tend to subs, meeting them wherever they were, right? Giving them supplies and, things of that nature, right? And then we would be in a port, a sub, knowing the way that they do their strategies. A sub would dock for about 3 months. So we would be in port for about 3 months. And it was it's fun because we get to go party and do all that bullshit, right? Worldly stuff, right? But we would know our job, you partying, and that next day, man, you got to work, right? So helping the sub. And that was a very important part of the military, because those subs are what? They have to react in a moment's notice and either send nukes out, right? Send nukes out ASAP. It's got to be like that, So America, I'll tell you, they was always ready for war. Always ready to get busy. Alright? Always ready. Read a little bit more on this agreement. The agreement involves a mutual defense committee between Russia and North Korea, as well as military technical cooperation. However, detailed matters and the detail of that agreement and ongoing Russian assistance are not known. Alright? Without delay, this treaty text manifests that Moscow and Pyongyang are forging a full-fledged military alliance circle the Cold War. What is new and particularly notable is that the renewed North Korea-Russian alliance is based on the mutual opposition to the United States and the Western liberal order, right? So, and I ain't gonna get no more of that, but they're going against their enemies. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, okay? So it's letting you know through the scriptures that once these nukes is sent out, man, right, the other nation is going to know. It's going to be aware of it. They're spying on each other. They have the technology to see and detect a threat, right? They have nuclear defense technologies to shoot it down as well. But understanding that Russia has, Russia has hypersonic missiles, man, which America can't even shoot down. All right. It has an estimated range of 460 to 480 kilometers, or 290, 300 miles, and a reported top speed of Mach 10. It can carry either conventional or nuclear warheads and can be launched by two 22 M3 bombers, MiG-31K interceptors, or modified Su-34 fighter bombers. It is the first hypersonic weapon used. Right? And dang. It can basically go 6,138 miles per hour. Okay? And I believe they have a faster one. I saw on TikTok. They got one that I think can get up to like 15,000 or 20,000 miles per hour. Right? And they're not gonna disclose and tell us everything. Okay? You know, it's secret, top secret projects and things of that nature that they also are working on. Right? Which through the spirit and power of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, he's allowing them to have the technology. Right? Look at this one, man. Which is the fastest hypersonic missile in the world? Avant-garde, revolutionizing hypersonic technology. The avant-garde missile developed by Russia, this is it, has earned its reputation as a game changer in hypersonic technology. With its incredible speed and agility, the avant-garde is capable of reaching speeds up to Mach 27, or 32,200 kilometers per hour. Right, and you have to translate that to miles per hour, but I think that's the one that's about 20,000 or 25,000 miles per hour. Okay, you know. Matter of fact, let's go into it a little bit. Cause America's not gonna stand no chance, man. All right, avant-garde missile speed, miles per hour. Yeah, 21,000 miles per hour, or 34,000 kilometers per hour. So America doesn't have anything that can stop that. Okay. Okay, we could put in, can America stop last time I checked, they don't have nothing that can stop that avant-garde missile. They're gonna call it propaganda, but they tested one of these things, man. All right. And matter of fact, I want to go get this YouTube video if I could find it. Well, nah, I can't even find it. I know it was like a while ago, but hey, I'm gonna end it right there, man. All right. So basically, this place is gonna be a wasteland, man, a desolate place. It's gonna be over with. And these weapons, the avant-garde and, you know, hypersonic missiles, which is most of them are being developed by Russia. America does not stand a chance to even, you know, defend against them. Okay? And this is all through the prophecy. Let's read a little bit more of Jeremiah 50 and we'll end it. All right? And this is, I just said, a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain. And Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of my heritage. What's Yahweh's heritage? Us. Right? The Israelites. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellows as bulls. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Right? So this is America, letting you know that it's not going to burn forever. It's not going to be a everlasting lake of fire. Okay? As they would like to, you know, even if some people understand that there's no such thing as hell under the earth, some people still want to go with the doctrine that America is going to burn forever. And people are just going to be stuck there. All right, well, the scriptures clearly tell you it's going to be what? The hindermost of the nation shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. And Joel, the 3rd chapter, as we read earlier, tells you that as well. Edom Egypt and Edom, they should be desolate. All right? In desolation. That's what they should be. Because of the wrath of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon, what is Babylon? America, shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Right? And her mother, sore confounded, that's the UK, that's the NATO turning against her. Right? And we know that also in the New Testament, Revelation 17. Okay? And we start at 14. You know? These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is the Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. That's the remnant. That's the hopeful elect. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked. That's the same thing. And shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Right? Ain't no cannibalism going on. I mean, it will be cannibalism going on in America. Trust and believe that. Alright, but this right here is speaking about them destroying America with nukes, with rockets, with missiles. Alright? Along with Russia, along with North Korea, Iran, China, Japan. It's going to be an overkill. You want to overkill America? Well, guess what? You're going to be overkill. I'm going to let this play one more time. Oh, man. I just lost it. Look. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, let's finish it. For Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi have put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of power shall be fulfilled. As we read earlier in Ezekiel, the 39th chapter, Yahawah have spoken it. So until the words of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi shall be fulfilled. Anything that he says, these prophecies have to be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. Alright? So America, Babylon is done with, man. She's over with. Okay? This whore is over with. It's going to be an overkill. You want to send 82, right, to 1? Trust and believe. To that 82, you're going to get like, 170 or more. Man, actually 20. Let's get that, man. What is that? 22,000. I can now. It's in Revelations though. I know it. Trail. Man, it doesn't come to mind right now, but I know it's in Revelations. Basically 22 million missiles, man. They should be confederate together. They should run together. I can't change their course. I think it's in my head, but I cannot remember it, man. They will not change their course or brothers know the scripture, man. You can put it in the comment board. Dang, it's I can't remember it, man. It's Revelations. I really want to find it too. I really want to find it. Nah. One second, bear with me. I'm gonna try to find it. It ain't over here. Nah, it ain't over here. It ain't over here. It must have been around 16 or 15. It ain't 99. I mean, these are actually talking about right here. Hey, the water Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. And the 4 angels were loosened, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire and of jacinta and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. Okay, so this is the nukes, man. By these 3 were the third part of men killed. How many people in the earth right now? Around 8 billion. Were the third part of men killed by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouth. For their power is in their mouth and in their tails, for their tails were like unto serpents and had heads, and with them they do hurt. Okay, so these are your nukes. These are nukes that will go upon the earth, man. And a third part of men will be killed in this nuclear warfare. Okay, let's get how many people on this earth. And I know it's around 8 billion. How many people on earth? Okay, 7.951 billion, right? So 7.9 billion. It's around 8 billion. It'll be 8 billion by the end of this year, most likely. Right? You got people being born every single day, man. You know, people dying as well. Yahawah Shem Yahawashi judges every single day. So, the third part of men will be unalive. So if we could just do simple math, right? 7. Salakia. Million. That's 700. Boom, 7 million, man. Divided by 3. Alright, so that's 2,633,000,000. Alright, people that would basically be unalive. Alright, and it's probably be more than that, because Esau could be getting the numbers wrong, and you don't even supposed to take up a census. Alright, so Esau just wrong in everything they do, man. Every single thing they do, man. They don't want to keep the laws. They don't, and they want to get us for breaking the laws, because they know we under the laws and commandments and statutes. They know that. Right? And then they themselves don't keep anything. So it's hypocritical. You wanna say that we're not the right one, we don't deserve the birthright, but you don't want to adhere to anything. Alright? And you want to go against Yahawah Shem Yahawashi and bring yourself up to be Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. Okay? But you're foolish, man, and wicked and stupid and stubborn at the end of the day, man. So it's gonna take that many people, and that's Yahawah Shem Yahawashi ordaining them to even have the weapons to do that. Okay, and this is amongst all the earth. So this is heathen nations fighting the Edomites, and Edomites are heathens as well. So all of them fighting each other. And the third part of men shall be unalive, man. All right, so with that being said, all praises be to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Wakah HaKadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. Shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect. Kwam Yasharahla. As always, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi. 4 times for mercy. Kwam Yasharahla, Kwam Yasharahla, Kwam Yasharahla, Kwam Yasharahla, and Abad, Babal. Shalawam.